And thank you, Secretary, for coming to Brockton today. We had a lot of initiatives that were approved under Governor Patrick. For instance, when Tom Kennedy was still alive, we got a $10 million transportation bond bill put for two-way traffic on Main Street. We got funding, as was mentioned, where the old Christo's restaurant used to be. It's an empty, vacant parking lot now. There's going to be an allied health center. And the nursing program alone in Massachusetts has a waiting list of over 100 students with perfect grade point averages. In the healthcare industry, there's a ton of employment opportunities out there, and we need to educate these students. The four-year schools were funded, which is great, but the community colleges were the next in line. And I worked at Superior Bakery as a young man. I couldn't afford to go to a top-rated school. I worked nights at the bakery locally, and I was able to go to Massachusetts when I first started my further education. I'm very grateful for that. But that was approved under Governor Patrick. The transportation bond bill was approved. And then, as was mentioned, the college collaboration with Bridgewater State, University of Massachusetts, and Massasoit, and now it's still a vacant building downtown. They come up with a plan B. They kick the can down the road with the funding for college collaboration. And I kid with that downtowns. Even the criminals don't hang around anymore. There's nothing for them downtown. We need to bring life to our downtown. And I remember my days at Northeastern University in Wentworth, up the street where there's some very difficult neighbors. My buddies would be there with hockey sticks outside the dorms. Now you can't even touch the real estate. There's private business that have invested in the area with Northeastern expanded Wentworth. You've got a coffee shop, you've got a dry cleaner, so it helps out the private industry as well. But that building is still vacant because he came up with Plan B for an unemployment office, and all they're doing is moving an unemployment office from one location in downtown to another location, not bringing any new life downtown, and they didn't put the bids in on time. So if you or I didn't put the bids on time, we'd be in trouble and lose our whole proposal. It's still a vacant building. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad for your commitment to the city of Brockton, because we desperately need a leadership in that corner office who works with us, not against us, for the city of Brockton. So thank you for coming.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you. and just to, there are lots of specific projects and ideas and stuff that's been authorized in the past that isn't happening. Here's what I'm committing to you, is I share your desire, and I think it's important that we invest in Brockton and take advantage of all the opportunities that exist here and the potential here. And I want the state to be a partner with the local leadership here to figure out what the best way to do that is. So we too often at the state level do one-size-fits-all stuff. Usually it's for Boston, for the greater Boston area. And everything else gets forgotten. What I want to do is make sure we are working in collaboration with each region of this state to figure out what are the real challenges in each place, what are the real opportunities, and what is our common plan, informed by people at the local level, to address the challenges and take advantage of the opportunities, and how can the state be the best partner in investing in that plan and working with local leadership to deliver on it, to make a difference for every part of this state, including here.